everyone, welcome back to Tori's Craft. As always, this is Tori. Oh boy, today it has been a crazy day. Got up around 7 o'clock this morning. Took care of my only two little brothers that are still here right now. My 3-year-old little brother is still at the hospital. This is the next day, by the way. Continue on with my pre-recordings because it feels so nice to get videos like scheduled, because then it's like, okay, I've done something, yay. Anywho, so maybe that will help. No, gotta find something that will help with this lighting issue I'm having right now. There, and y'all probably can't see what I did. Ha ha ha. Anywho, so my 3-year-old little brother's still at the hospital right now. I was supposed to go into work today, literally like 24 minutes ago. I was supposed to be in work, but there's a lot of stuff going on with him, and Mom does not want to leave his side, which is understandable. So I called in for today. I also let them know that I might be able to do an 8-hour shift tomorrow to make up the hours, but at this time we are unsure if Mom's coming home tomorrow. So I might be missing out on work tomorrow as well. Definitely will have to talk with my boss when he comes in to see what we can do moving forward and see about making up those hours Monday through Friday of next week. But it will have to be a late night shift. So I might pick up some hours from Verint, which is a program that we use to post up days and stuff like that. So, but yeah, there's a shit ton of crap going on. Oh, table. I always forget that I move my table, and then I come back to record a video, and it's like, wait a second, what's the table at? So, go figure, right? We are almost done with this section. Like, I didn't think it was going to take me 3 videos to do this, but it looks like it's taking me 3 videos to do so. Which is okay. I haven't worked on it in a minute. Been working on my other stuff. So, yeah, that's my day today. It's kind of one of those crappy days. It's like, okay, I'm supposed to work today so I can earn some money, because it's my money. But now it looks like my paycheck will only have 8 hours on it. So, don't know what to do about that. Like, for reals, don't know. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm not gonna be upset about it. At this point in time, I don't have to pay bills. The only bill I have to pay is my insurance and Adobe. And that's the only 2 bills I have. So, and if I can't pay one of them, I'm going to be probably going to my mom and be like, hey, Mom, can you help me out a little bit? But, I mean, she's also suffering, too, because she's the 3-year-old's nurse and the 9-year-old's nurse as well. Which, the 9-year-old's about to be 10, by the way. So she's the nurse of two of my brothers, and one of my brothers is in the hospital, and so she can't claim hours because he's in the hospital care. I mean, if he got out in time, she might be able to. Like, say he got out around 2 p.m. today, she'll be able to claim some hours on him. But that's not going to happen. He's not going to get out that soon. We're expecting Monday, the latest. So, and I'm just like, it puts a damper on all the plans and stuff, but at the same time, you have to figure out what's more important. Is your job more important than your family, or is your family more important than your job? And at this point, if my job tries to fire me, I'm like, okay, bye. And let mom know, hey, I've been fired from the job. And she might spot me money here and there. Who knows? Because it's not like I'm going to go find another job. I've got YouTube, I've got school, I've got family. I got more important things on my plate than actually having a paying job. And that's just how I feel about it. I'm not old school where you gotta have a job. I'm one of those types that's like, okay, I can fit you in if you can fit me in. So, because by now I have already had a job where they would basically cuss at you if you called in. They would make you feel bad for calling in. Because they don't like call-ins. They don't. And then they'll sit there, and if you do show up and you're definitely sick and you tell them, you've got to go home, if they can find a replacement for you and you need to go home, they'll sit there and tell you, okay, we'll find you somebody. And then you're working an entire shift feeling like crap. So, yeah, I'm not too thrilled. I wasn't too thrilled with that job. I'm still not too thrilled with that job. I hated that job. So yeah, that's where my attitude of I'll fit you in if you fit me in comes into play, because I've been basically taken for granted. Nobody cared. No, this job, actually, they do care. They show that they do care. But it's one of those, okay, let's tug and see what we can do to keep everyone happy. So, I'm going to see what I can do to make sure that I'm still on good standards with my job. Making up hours as I go, if I'm able to do it the way that I need to do it. So this way I can still get some hours in. And it's gonna suck because this upcoming paycheck, I'm only going to have 8 hours on it. So I'm looking at maybe $100 on my next paycheck. Because for 16, I had like 200. So I'm thinking $100 is what I'll have on my next paycheck. And I mean, that's cool. You know, $100. It's gonna go by fast, but you know, that's cool. So, but then again, I do get a refund this month from school. So look out. I'll be having lots of unboxings coming up in October since September is already booked. Oh, I love it. I love when I'm like doing all these pre-recordings and then getting them up on YouTube and posted for scheduling to come out. I love it because it makes me feel really good. And the only reason why it makes me feel good is because I'm like, okay, I'm not stressing out that I haven't recorded a video yet and haven't gotten it out yet. See, I'm using my time wisely. And I'm trying to stay on the schedule too. I can't do random videos like Mrs. Coffee does. Post up a video randomly whenever she feels like it. I can't do that. I have some OCD. It's not bad OCD. It's just little OCD. When it comes to YouTube, I can't do it like Mrs. Coffee. I can't be like, oh, I'll just post this whenever I feel like it type of deal. I can't do that for some reason. I have to have a schedule for YouTube. And I've got to make time to record the videos. So that's where my OCD comes into play. It's minor, like I said. Minor to me. It might be major to other people. But that's the only thing. Like, if I don't have a set schedule, and I'm like, oh, I've got to do this. Oh, I've got to do that. And I'm trying to push myself, which I have done in the past. I tend to freak out. Taking that 2-month vacation, we're just going to say 2 months because I don't know if it was a month or 2 months or what. But taking those 2 months off from recording videos or doing anything like that or having anything to do with YouTube was driving me insane. Sorry, I asked Mom if she can give me a new iPad case. Because I need a new iPad case. Actually, I need a whole new iPad, but that's another day. And another time that I can actually do it. So, anyhow. So, like, that 2 months I took off, it was driving me insane because I kept thinking, oh, I need to record something. Oh, wait, I'm prepping for my move. Yeah. That was my thought process. What a crazy thought process that was. But now, you know, we're kind of settled in. We're still settling in. We're still getting used to the new house. Because it's weird being in here. Both Mom and I used to work in this house. Mom worked as a nurse for the family's one of their kiddos. I worked as an HES worker for one of the kiddos, which don't ask me what HES stands for because I honestly don't know. I have to look it up, and I don't feel like looking it up right now. But mean, we worked in this house, so it's taking us a minute to get used to living in this house. Because to me, it still feels like I'm working in this house. And the only thing that I can honestly sit here and say that I don't like about my room is it used to be the garage, a 3-car garage. So it feels like I'm going downhill. Oh, poor mom. I love you. Oh my gosh, my mom. Her mind has been shot. Somebody has shot her brains. Poor thing. Like, this entire situation with my 3-year-old little brother is stressing both her and myself out. So, like, okay, trying to think. Can't really think. I told her to surprise me on the iPad case. And that it was a regular iPad. And then she texts me back and says, Lord, my mental capacity is shot. So, I feel sorry for my mom. I really do. And I love her too, so she's awesome. Gonna send her back. I'm sorry with a sad face and a tear falling down. Yeah. Mom, I love you, but come on now. You can do it. Oh. So, how's y'all's days been going? I mean, like, seriously, have you guys had this much stress going on in your life at once? 'Cause I'm telling you right now, I don't like this. I don't like it when my brothers go to the hospital and then have to stay for a while. It all flippin' sucks. Oh, okay. Um, I mean, that's the only thing that I have going on in my mind right now is he's up at the hospital. I'm here with my other 2 brothers, who, by the way, are doing just fine. And mom's up there with him. She finally figured out how to use the Facebook Messenger and the calling videos. She finally figured that out. I'm like, oh boy. But I mean, it's nice because I get to see mom. And then, if my 5-year-old little brother decides to come crawl into my lap, um, that's also nice too. I think the mailman just came. But we'll go check the mail here in a little bit when I decide to take my break. I wanted to get this done. These 2 sections done so I can then work on my major project, which is doing an entire row of the same color. And I will warn you guys now, camera will move often, but I will try to make sure you don't notice it. I'll try. Can't promise it, though. Just can say I can try. I really like this like light blue or pastel blue that I'm placing down. It's 3747. It's a part of this like little cloud here. It looks really cool. And then now I can see that here kind of looks like the ocean. That right now looks like a greenish bluish tint. Ooh, excuse me. But in the camera, it looks blue. It doesn't look green to blue. It looks just plain no turquoise blue. So that's awesome. Did I miss Y? Yes, I missed a Y. What am I doing? Oh, okay, so my 37.6. That kind of looks like white, but is to me not white. What else to talk about? I don't know what else to talk about. Like when I come into Diamond Paint, it's usually like I have my TV going, or I have something going in the background, and that's what I'm used to. And then I just focus on the diamond painting and continue on. So, also, I think by now, if you guys have been hearing my fan this entire time, sorry. My room is kind of the hottest room, well, one of the hottest rooms in the house. I have 2 vents in my room, and that's it. She found one that she likes. I like giving my mom heck and grief sometimes. Oh, it's out of love, everybody. It's out of love. Oh, jeez. So my mom says, okay, after much work on my part, I found one I like. Should be in on Monday. I replied back, uh, laughed my ass off. Uh, but will I like it? We'll see what her response is. So, back to my room story. My room is 700 square feet. I have a divider in between, I want to say a third of it. Because this area that I have here is about a third of the room. And she says no. Okay. Dot. Well, I did say to surprise me. Or you will have to wait and see. Oh, I love my mom. Oh, anywho, so the area that I'm working in right now, that I'm setting up for my arts and crafts area, is like a third of my room. I don't know how many square feet this area is, but there's a little divider in between it. So this is like my workstation slash crafting area. I've got my computer back here. I've got my, obviously, my diamond paintings back here. All my crafting stuff is going to be in this area. And I do much like it. It's really relaxing back here. The only thing that I don't like is I can definitely tell that I am going downhill. And what I mean by that, let me show you with a pen or a marker. So, we think this is even. Really? You're gonna... Okay, fine. I'll show you over here. Okay, you guys can still see that. Really? Urgh. Okay, fine. I'll get a different marker. Maybe this will work. Okay, we think it's even. No. See? It rolls. And that's because I am going downhill. Should put it right here. It's going down a slope. So now you're not going to do it. Now you're not going to do it, huh? But yeah, I mean, this is, I'm not doing it. But yeah, this is just, you know, going down the hill. That's it. Me just going down the hill. So that's one of the things I don't like. Is I feel that, and it makes me feel weird. And if I didn't have a carpet up underneath my chair, I quite honestly will believe I will probably run into the wall. So, like, quite honestly, I do believe I will have run into the wall by now. And anytime I sit down in my chair, if I didn't have the carpet underneath me, I'm going flying. I'm flying. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm flying. Doesn't matter if I just sit down very soft and very carefully, I'm still moving. So, and at that time, I'm like, I need a carpet up underneath my chair. Because there's no way in heck will I be able to just sit at my desk and not constantly move around, or having to reposition myself because of the whole thing. So yeah, okay, we're gonna finish this color after I yawned. We're gonna finish this color, and probably in the next video I will start on the other stuff. After I take a drink of my Pepsi. So yeah, this is, I'm almost done. I'm just filling in all the little pieces that are empty. You know, I was actually watching another YouTuber. I think it was Abstract Crafter. I was watching her drill, and at that time I had just gone through like a list of arts and crafts supplies, trying to think of any new arts and crafts I could be uh, getting into. And I was looking at this and I'm like, I was watching her drill. I was like, that looks like tiles, because she was drilling with pure white drills, and it's like, it looks like tiles. Oh my gosh. So now anytime I'm drilling, I'm thinking I'm drilling with tiles. Because to me, it looked like drills. Not drills, it looked like tiles. But anywho, that's going to be it for this video because we just got this finished. Let me get my handy dandy roller. My handy dandy roller. I love this thing. And I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll roll. I've been rolling the crap out of this painting. And I still get areas that pop back into place. So, I don't think Hukin has quite honestly fixed their popping drill issue that they had. Personally, I've never really noticed anything different at all with it because I'm used to all of it. I'm not a stuck up person that's like, oh, it's popping, driving me insane. Not really. It pops. I get the satisfaction of hearing it pop back into place. So, I do hate how some of the drills do pop up, but then again, you know, you gotta really think. This is, you know, plastic stuff and it comes from China. So go figure. Not everything is the best, including the ones that's in our own cities, our own backyard, or as Mom puts it. Alright, guys. See y'all next time. We'll start over here with number 1. Ta-ta for now.